World War I saw the rise of many flying aces who etched their names into history with acts of valor and skill in the skies. Among these legendary figures, Robert A. Little, Australia's highest-scoring ace, stands out. Known for his deadly precision and fearlessness in aerial combat, Little's journey from a small-town Australian boy to a renowned fighter pilot exemplifies the courage and tenacity that defined the era's airmen. In this video, we explore the remarkable life of Robert A. Little, his exploits during the Great War, and his enduring legacy in aviation history. Robert Alexander Little was born on July 19, 1895, in Hawthorne, a suburb of Melbourne, Australia. His early life gave few indications of the path that would make him a national hero. From a young age, however, Little was captivated by the marvels of flight. Fascinated by the developments in aviation, which was still in its infancy, Little's dreams of flying would soon become reality. He attended prestigious schools in Melbourne, but found his calling in the mechanics of flight, a passion that would define his future. Before World War I broke out, Little's love for aviation led him to undertake flying lessons at the Glen Iris Flying School in Australia, where he quickly grasped the basics of flight. However, it was clear that his opportunities to excel would come from elsewhere. When the war began, Little, like many young men of his generation, felt the call to serve his country. In 1915, at the age of 20, Little traveled to England to join the Royal Naval Air Service, RNAS. The decision to join the Air Service rather than the infantry marked a critical turning point in his life. His early flying experiences in Australia had already provided him with a solid foundation, and he quickly distinguished himself during his training. His skills and determination earned him a commission as a probationary flight sub-lieutenant. Once deployed, Little proved to be a quick learner in aerial combat. After completing his training, he was posted to No. 8 Squadron RNAS. There, his journey as one of the war's most successful aces began in earnest. Little's first few flights were spent familiarizing himself with the deadly and unpredictable nature of air warfare. However, his calm demeanor and sharp instincts quickly set him apart. Little's first confirmed aerial victory came on May 1917, and this marked the beginning of a remarkable streak. By June, he had shot down several enemy aircraft, earning him a reputation as one of the most aggressive and determined pilots in the Royal Naval Air Service. His flying style was characterized by relentless aggression, often closing in on enemy aircraft to deliver lethal, point-blank shots. This tactic, while dangerous, proved highly effective. By the time the war ended, Little had achieved 47 confirmed aerial victories, making him Australia's highest-scoring ace and one of the most successful Allied pilots overall. His impressive tally of downed enemy aircraft, combined with his bravery and skill, earned him several prestigious military decorations, including the Distinguished Service Cross and the Distinguished Service Order. Despite being wounded multiple times during combat, Little never hesitated to return to the cockpit. His ability to recover from injury and continue fighting made him a symbol of resilience and dedication. The mental and physical strain of aerial combat in World War I was immense, but Little's steadfast focus and commitment to his fellow pilots allowed him to persevere. One of the most remarkable aspects of Little's career was his series of legendary dogfights, during which he consistently outmaneuvered and outgunned enemy pilots. One of his most famous engagements took place in March 1918, when Little single-handedly took on a squadron of German planes. Despite being outnumbered, he managed to shoot down several enemy aircraft, showcasing his extraordinary skill and bravery under pressure. Another of Little's notable battles occurred when he successfully took down the famed German ace, Lieutenant Werner Voss, in a fierce dogfight. The duel between the two highly skilled pilots became one of the most iconic air battles of the war. Little's ability to match and surpass the skills of his formidable opponent earned him widespread admiration from both Allied and enemy forces alike. As Little's tally of victories continued to grow, so too did his legend. His tactics in the air were often described as bold and fearless, and his fellow pilots admired his willingness to take on any challenge. These characteristics made him one of the most feared and respected Allied pilots during the war. Like all World War I pilots, Little faced constant danger. The fragile aircraft of the time, combined with the hazards of aerial combat, meant that every flight carried the risk of death. Little's determination to keep flying despite being wounded on several occasions was a testament to his extraordinary courage. He survived multiple crashes and injuries, returning to combat each time with renewed vigor. Little's dedication to the war effort came at great personal cost. The psychological toll of air combat was immense, with many of his peers suffering from what would now be recognized as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Yet, despite the hardships, Little remained committed to his role, flying mission after mission. Though known for his bravery and daring in the air, Robert A. Little was a humble and reserved man in his personal life. He married Vera Gertrude Field in 1915 before leaving for the war, and the couple had a son together. Despite the physical distance, Little maintained close contact with his family, writing letters whenever possible to reassure them of his safety and share news of his accomplishments. His letters reveal a man who, despite the chaos and violence of war, remained deeply committed to his loved ones. Little's modest nature stood in stark contrast to his legendary status as a fighter ace. While other aces became known for their flamboyant personalities and attention-grabbing tactics, Little preferred to let his actions in the air speak for themselves. His reputation among his comrades was one of quiet determination and professionalism. On May 27, 1918, during a night patrol over German lines, Little encountered a group of German bombers. In the ensuing combat, his aircraft was struck by anti-aircraft fire, causing him to lose control. Tragically, Little was fatally wounded, and his aircraft crashed near the village of Neuilly in France. He was just 22 years old. Little's death marked the end of a brilliant, though all too brief, career as a fighter ace. However, his legacy as Australia's greatest World War I pilot remains undiminished. His incredible achievements in the air, combined with his courage and dedication, ensure that his name is remembered as one of the finest aviators of the Great War. Robert A. Little's story is one of courage, skill, and sacrifice. His ability to overcome immense challenges, both physical and mental, while continuing to fight with distinction, makes him one of World War I's most remarkable figures. As Australia's highest-scoring ace, his contributions to the Allied war effort were significant, and his legacy continues to inspire generations of pilots and historians alike. Little's story is a testament to the bravery and dedication of the men who took to the skies during the world's first great air war. Thank you for watching our video on Robert A. Little, one of Australia's greatest war heroes. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the unsung heroes of World War I, please like and subscribe to Heroes Historia. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Little's incredible story, so don't forget to leave a comment below. Your support helps us bring more fascinating historical content to you. Until next time, keep exploring history with Heroes Historia.